All right, so in this video, we're going to be covering how to solve a one-step equation through addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover some example problems in your worksheet, and then what I want you all to do is to answer the rest of the questions, and then once you're done, you can turn that into your teacher. So the first question is number one. It's x plus 3 equals 8. So what you have to ask yourself is basically what's asking is, okay, what number plus 3 is equal to 8? Now, when you do this, all you have to do is you have to do the opposite operation. And what you do to one side of the equal sign, you must do to the other. Otherwise, you're going to change your problem. So in this case, x plus 3, so what's the opposite of addition is subtraction. So you go minus 3, and what I do to one side of the equal sign, I must do to the other, okay? And then it becomes an addition problem. You just, problem you work straight down. So on this side, the positive 3 and the negative 3 cancel, leaving x equals, and then 8 minus 3 is 5, okay? And that would be your answer. Now this one, the opposite of subtraction is addition, right? So you have y minus 2 equals 6. So you add 2 to both sides. And so these will cancel. So you're left with y equals 6 plus 2, which is 8. And that, if you plug back in, that makes sense. You have 8 minus 2, which is 6. So I'll let you do 3 and 4 on your own, okay? If you jump down to 5 and 6, okay, now this time, the opposite operations now this time are multiplication and division, right? So we have negative 6x equals 30, right? So this is being multiplied. The negative 6 and x is multiplying together. And so you divide both sides by negative 6, okay? And then, so this cancels, okay, leaving x equals, and then you just take 30 divided by negative 6. And if you can't do that, if you don't know what 6 times 6 is 30, use a calculator. So 30 divided by negative 6 is negative 5. Okay? And then the same works for division. So y is being divided by 4, so y over 4 equals 3. So the opposite of division is multiplication. So you multiply both sides, and this is how you'll see me do this. So I'm gonna write this 4. It looks kind of weird. Let me rewrite that. So 4. Okay, so these 4s will cancel each other out, leaving y equals, now I need to multiply this side by 4 as well. So negative 3 times 4 is negative 12. Okay, and you can check yourself. If you take negative 12 divided by 4, that should equal negative 3. Now, one kind of weird thing is when they have 2/3 times y equals negative 8. So now they have a fraction. You're like, oh, great. How do you do this? Basically, 2/3 is a number, right? Yes, it is a fraction, but it is also a number. It's, 0.6 repeating. So I'm going to divide by 2/3, and I'm going to divide both sides by 2/3. So when I do that, these will cancel, leaving y equals, and then 8 divided by 2/3. If you don't know how to do that, I'll show you how to do it by hand. So negative 8 over 1 divided by 2/3 is the same thing as 8 over 1 times 3/2, okay? Which is negative 24/2 or negative 12. Now, if you don't know how to do this, all this, what I just showed you, just use a calculator, okay? Take negative 8 divided by 2, parentheses, 2 divided by 3, close parentheses, and you'll get negative 12. Okay, so that's how, so you get y equals negative 12. Okay, so that's how you solve one-step equations. They're fairly easy if you just remember how to, you're always doing the opposite operation. If you have any questions, please comment below, or you can email me. Thanks.